Success or failure of any person depends on the thought cycle. That's what I believe. And I always advocate people to follow a good thought cycle. Thoughts leads to words and action. Any words or any action repeated becomes a habit, and any habit over a period of time becomes a behavior. And any behavior for that matter over a period of time becomes your character. And your destiny is purely depending on your character. In fact, you are what your character is. And you attract to your life all those things which your character manifests. That's why we always say you never get what you expect, you get what you are. And based on the destiny, based on your character, based on the destiny is created. Based on the destiny, that is the level at which you are in your life, your thoughts are being created. And those thoughts again creates the words and action, and those words and action again repeated becomes habits, and then those habits become the behavior, and those behaviors become the character, and the life manifests in a better or worse way in front of you based on your character. So good thoughts leads to good words and action, good words and action repeated becomes good habits become good behavior become good character, and good character actually manifests a better life in front of you. Hence you get a better thought. And those better thoughts create better words and action, better habits, better behavior, better character, better destiny, and the best thoughts, which creates the best words and action, and which creates the best habits. It is the same way the other way around also. If it is bad thoughts which will create bad words and action, bad habits, bad behavior, bad character, which will manifest a worse life in front of you. In that level of life, you will have worse thoughts, which will create worse words and action, worse habits, worse behavior, worse character, and which will create worst type of a life in front of you, which is going to really give you worst thoughts, which is going to give you worst words and worst action. So that means it can be an upward spiral or it can be a downward spiral. It's your choice. Always remember, you are not the product of the circumstances. You are the product of the choices you make now. What kind of thoughts you are allowing to happen in your brain? Because your life is decided by those thoughts. And some people come to me and ask this question. So, Sajeev, look, there are people who are always, if I get a lot of negative thoughts, how can I convert this? There is a way. Because whatever thoughts you are getting right now is based on the kind of past memories, the memories which are being stored in your brain, the kind of data, the information which is being stored in your brain. So if we can change the correct, the kind of the stored information, if we can reprogram the brain, definitely we can produce and attract better thoughts. But it is very, very important that you have to have a concerted effort towards it. You need to be conscious about the thoughts. You may not be able to control the thoughts right away, but you can be conscious about the thoughts. What are the kinds of thoughts which are coming in my brain? What are the kinds of thoughts which are coming in my mind? And is it good for me or is it bad for me? If it is bad for you, immediately say that, okay, this is not the kind of thought which can create the kind of life which I want. What kind of a thought which can create the kind of life you want? And then try to play those thoughts in your brain, in your mind, deliberately, over a period of time. Always remember, anything repeated becomes a habit. Anything repeated becomes a habit. And any habitual thoughts becomes a belief. And you are what you believe you are.